dating channels, do me a favor, watch this all the way. 9 Thing at a Time podcast, if you forget. How to stop the killing of black girlfriend. How to stop the killing of all these like black men are killing their girlfriend, their wife, their ex-wife. Doesn't have to be only black men, but there's a lot of these men's also like in a small town men's, like this country men's also. Country men, I don't think so, because country families are very happy. But how to stop these men's are killing their woman? Why they're killing their woman? Beside the killing fantasy, or beside like one of those type of like psychopath who are like like want to kill for fantasy purposes. Like that's different. That's like, forget it, that's like a whole different level. This video is not about that, but how to stop this woman being murdered by these men. Before I begin, you want to press the save, which side? This side, I think, save and the heart on these videos, and you want to share this, and please repost this, please. I need your support. All right, this is, do not lose this, because if you don't press heart, you're not gonna get a pop-up next time. But watch this. I've been watching all this video like this, some dude, hey, I'm about to KK my ex-wife. And then you see on the comments, the men are getting so smart. They were like, you know what? Definitely she must have done something. There's so many urban fight video on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, and people just watching in the comments like, oh, he did right. Oh, he did right. Why did you smack him first? Da, 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 da. There's so many violence in relationship. Forget about bringing your girlfriend to your own home. Absolutely not, especially in that secure room. Like, people have their own house, but they don't want to bring their girlfriend to their, or they don't want to bring their partner to their own home. Like, this is what happened, Anyway, I've been seeing this so much, and a lot of you are already wondering and start to point the fingers like, okay, well, obviously a husband or a boyfriend killing their girlfriend, the finger is pointing. I get that. So let me tell you how to stop this thing, okay? Because if it's something to do with the KLL word, that's a very harsh thing. If a man is doing this to the woman, and also many times a woman is throwing a boyfriend's PlayStation to the window, it might be very serious. Obviously it's cheating and all that, but let's just focus on the man. I'm gonna pick the man's side, not the woman's side, because obviously we know the men's are very stable in many cases, and women's are kind of like unstable for the encryption policy. For the kids, as a baby creator, they have to have this yes and no, yes and no, yes and no, yes and no issues. And this yes and no issues is going very out of hand, especially in this time, right? If every woman would have said easy yes, 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 yes. Like, let's say I deal with 15,000 customer on Times Square. If everybody would have said me yes, 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 I want your pictures, I want you, I want you, I want you, I want you, I would be overwhelmed. And many times I would like, you know what, I wish it was a slow shift. Everybody would have say you yes, you would have a different complaint. Okay, you will be confused, you would have had you would be living by the moment, by all these yeses. You just want everything and everyone at the same time to avoid the FOMO, and you will literally forget about your future and your goals, and no passive income, like fuck that, I want everything right now, like that. But anyway, how to stop this woman death, and mostly woman death? The best way to stop this is by making the woman sign a contract before your date, okay? And I mentioned this before my previous channels, is by making them sign a contract or sign on some sort of contract with a heavy security deposit or value deposit in it, that hey, we're gonna go on a date, but there have to be a progress that where these things gonna head. Okay, now if that was a Latino date, things could be still unstable. If that was a Chinese date, things could be still unstable, but there's a lot of stability on their relationships over there. You get it? So it's kind of like up to them. If you're very serious, and if you're this is basically for high value people. Okay, this is not for apply for everybody, but I said that before, and I'm pretty sure from me this thing's gonna be integrated, and this thing's gonna be duplicated from me. My idea gonna be integrated on other dating apps. I know that for sure. But from dating app, this have to be this gonna spread. This is something invented by me. Thanks to me. You want to press like and subscribe, and you want to save this. Okay, very important. Security deposit and signing the contract is the only way to secure where things gonna head. If you sign this thing, then we're gonna initiate. If you don't sign this, then no, we'll go on a date. But okay, if like there's so many videos like, hey, are you gonna pay the bill? Okay, if I'm not getting late tonight, then there's no need to pay the bill. Situation like that, the thing is that why not just sign the contract, and I'm gonna take you on a date, I'm gonna treat you the best, but I don't care about your mood disorder or not, we will go to bed. I need you to sign that. Okay, This is the best way to regulate somebody's emotions and kind of like not regulate. I think this is how you make somebody's emotions and somebody's work, somebody's human-made work possible by giving them a rules. If you violate the contract, there will be consequence of paying money, fees, or the security deposit that I hold it for you will be taken away. Okay, that's fine. So at the beginning, I said this before multiple times you want to check out my previous video. This is the only one way to do this, because what happened is this African man with a temper, understandable, and then there's a woman, African woman with a temper, and then when these two gonna fight, this is gonna get violent. Police gonna comes in, and then many times if a man is constantly being violated by lies and woman is also getting violated by lies, they're both gonna go very extreme fight level, and somebody gonna die or somebody gonna hurt themselves. So to stop that, best thing to do is that instead of doing all of this, just start with the most dangerous thing in the world. The most very dangerous thing that a lot of people don't know is the text file. And if you say, hey, no, that's too modern for me, then pen and paper is the most dangerous thing on the planet. You take over an entire country by doing a pen and paper. The US was built with pen and paper, just so you know. Okay, so if this is so powerful, you don't have to go all physical and all that stuff. Before anything, any service begin, you want to make her sign this paper, and then she also had the right to make you sign the papers. And then if something happened, you can literally charge the hell out of each other. And if this is keep happening, then obviously if this is gonna be so effective that now people who don't like each other, or people like, hey, I'm not really sure about you if I should go on a date with you, or those maybe people not gonna even go close to you. They're not gonna even go close to you. They're not gonna go anywhere next to that, because they know that, okay, if I'm not sure, then I need to start saying no. People are gonna say all time no, like confidently they're gonna say no. And there's a lot of people who are 100% sure, they're gonna say sure. And if they say yes, there's no, oh, okay, yes now, but later I change my mind, okay, shoot me, like it's not gonna happen. So they're gonna be a positive yes and a hard no and hard yes. This is gonna make life so much better, because in this thing is that you're not allowed to leave, and 6 months later there could be a different type of contract, a little bit more stability, right? So in this case, now what if now there's a lot of questions. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys gonna be raising a lot of questions. Hey, what if one of them is a psycho? Yeah, that person could be a psycho, I get that, but more to that is more different videos. I'll make different videos about that. But the first stage is getting to know each other and doing all this basic stuff. This is important. No woman should be playing with the man's mind, and no man should be playing with the woman's mind. The both of them actually mess around, and the woman, they pick a dude who actually kind of already bad boy type, so they're interested on this, and men are interested on this type of critical woman. Then it's a fair exchange. The best thing to do is to do the contract. That is the best, and that's the number one way of decreasing the murder rate of women. And 999% credit goes to me, because I'm the one who came up with these inventions. Look at me, how amazing. You want to definitely press save and like, and check out my other channels. This is the one guy with 15 channels. How about that? Over.